Well, the coolest way to travel to the top of America's mountain, Pikes Peak, is by the Cog Railway. That's in Manitou Springs, where the breathtaking views and experience is one of a kind. Well, General Manager Ted Johnston joins us this morning to talk about two sunrise trains that will take place in the coming weeks. Ted, it's so good to see you. How are you?
Good morning, Claudia. It's great to see you. I'm doing great. How are you?
We're doing great as well. You know, we are fans of the Cog Railway. What a neat experience. Tell us why this experience, though, is so special.
Well, so we're one of only two cog railways in the United States, and we're the highest railway in North America, taking people up to the 14,115-foot summit of Pikes Peak. We're one of only about 40 cog railways in the world, and we're the longest cog railway in the world. And so we're just a unique attraction, and probably the most unique way to get to the summit of a 14,000-foot mountain.
It really is so neat. My mom talked about this for so long. She finally got to do it. Loved it. Now, sunrise trains are pretty new this year. Now, you've got some coming up, especially one for September 11th. What can people expect, Ted?
Yeah, so sunrise trains are new this year in conjunction with the Pikes Peak Highway and the Pikes Peak Summit Visitor Center. And so we've already had two this summer that have done incredibly well. The next one, like you mentioned, will be on September 11th. And what we've done with these sunrise trains so far is we've given a portion of the ticket proceeds back to an organization here in Manitou Springs. And so for September 11th, we'll be giving a portion of the ticket proceeds back to the volunteer fire department as well as the police department.
Oh, that is wonderful to hear. Now, why did you choose to honor first responders on that day, which is September the 11th?
Well, I mean, it's just pretty obvious with September 11th. It's such a special day, and just the opportunity to give back to the community on that day. The volunteer fire department as well as the police department were just an obvious choice for September 11th.
Of course, and what a beautiful setting in Manitou Springs. Just going to be a wonderful thing to do. Now, tickets I know are going really, really fast. There are other sunrise train opportunities. Tell me about those.
Yeah, so for the September 11th train, we've got about 120 tickets left at this point. The next train will be October 9th, and for that sunrise opening, we'll be giving a portion of the ticket proceeds back to the Manitou Springs School District.
That's wonderful, Ted. Now, how long is the experience from start to finish, and what can people expect to see and experience once they're on?
So it's about a 3-hour, 10-minute round trip. And on a normal day, not on a sunrise train day, you can expect to go through 4 different climate zones as we climb up to the summit of Pikes Peak. You'll have the opportunity to see some wildlife. They are wild, so, you know, they don't always come out, but when they do, it's pretty awesome to,
Yes.
to see the moose, the bears, just any of the wildlife along the way. On the sunrise trains, though, especially, you'll be able to see the sun come up over the eastern plains. And as we make our way up the mountain, twilight starts to break through, and then we get on the summit typically 7 to 10 minutes before sunrise, give people time to set up and catch a spectacular photo once we get on the summit.
Oh my goodness, and spectacular it is. It is just jaw-dropping. Now, is the Cog open year-round, even throughout the winter, the snow, you name it? It's 365 days a week?
Yes, we are open year-round. The only days that we close are Thanksgiving and Christmas. When we rebuilt the railway back in 2020, 2021, as part of that project, we purchased a brand new snowblower that helps us keep the line open year-round.
I love it. Ted, is that the train I hear behind you?
It is. It is.
Oh, that is so neat. Now, anything we should know before we go? Last time, when I did it, I remember thinking I should have brought a jacket, because you're right about the temperature change.
Yeah, so you can expect the summit to be anywhere from 30 to 40 degrees cooler than what it is here at the base in Manitou. Also, we highly recommend you purchase your tickets in advance online. As part of our rebuild project, we moved completely to e-ticketing. We highly discourage trying to walk up and buy a ticket, because once you buy a ticket in advance too, it helps us, allows us to send you information related to your day of experience, especially parking, which is something that can be a little tough here in Manitou Springs sometimes. And so by buying your tickets in advance, it helps you and it helps us have make sure you have a better experience.
Well, Ted, I want to thank you and the crew over there so much for joining us this morning. All aboard the Cog Railway. We'll see you soon, especially this time of year when those colors start to change. I bet it's beautiful. Thank you, Ted.
Oh, it absolutely is. Thank you.
Of course. Okay, everyone, catch a seat on the Broadmoor, Manitou, and Pikes Peak Cog Railway. If you can't make it to a sunrise train, that's okay. They're open year-round. Check out cograilway.com and follow them on social media at Pikes Peak Cog Railway.